Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nittani Draws. I'm Nittani, and today I'm coming at you with a cute little set of illustrations. This is only the first set of 6 of the Zodiac sign, and I actually had to divide this into 2 videos with the line art and the color video being separate because 6 illustrations takes quite a while to finish. So I had way too much video footage to smush down into a short video. Even at the fastest speed that my application can do, it was still a 15-minute long video, so I figured that was probably not the best plan. So instead I'm going to divide it up into 2 separate videos for your viewing pleasure, and it will make it a little bit easier to see the details and what I'm doing on the screen. So what I did here was I took Instagram up on my computer and I typed in the different astrological signs that I was doing, and as I worked through them I looked at what other people were hashtagging with their zodiac sign, and I included some of those things in with the illustration. So on this page here, what I've completed is I've done Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what else did I do? Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, that's the first 3, Capricorn, yeah, that's right, that's the right number of them. I'm not sure here. I guess you can kind of see what it is there, but anyway, I know that I still have Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, and Scorpio left to complete, and those will be in circular frames instead of rectangle frames, which is why there's all those circles there. So what I do with this illustration is I lay them down with a blue pencil first, and that's a blue color erase pencil, and I'm not sure if there's a specific color on that. Yeah, it's light blue. So I lay it down with a light blue color erase pencil, and then I get all the poses and kind of decide how I want them to look. I have some of them that are really close up on the camera and some of them that are backed away a little bit. Some of them include different details and things. So I knew I wanted to include different types of poses, but still keep them within one sort of family. So what I do in order to do that is I color them all in the same color palette. So when I'm doing like the drawing part of it, I had a ton of trouble laying down what I wanted for the girl that's got her head kind of tilted to the side. I believe she's Virgo, not Taurus, Gemini. I think it's Virgo. It's gotta be Virgo. No, that's not it. Let me go dig. I have her sitting here, I believe. And I had a lot of trouble with her. I don't know why I had so much trouble getting her down. Yeah, here she is. She ended up being my favorite, though. Capricorn, that's who it is. She ended up being my favorite. The one with the head slightly tilted to the side. She's wearing a little hat. And she's super cute, but for some reason I had so much trouble getting her face to be just right. I don't know. So anyway, I went back to Microns for this drawing because I really just feel extremely comfortable with Micron. I feel really comfortable with deciding the line weight that way instead of using the brush pen. A lot of people on YouTube love this brush pen, the Pentel Pocket brush pen, and I still like it, but I like it for big uses. I don't like it for tiny little illustrations like this. So I went back to my Micron pens for the inking process here, and each girl probably took about 40 minutes to ink and then another 40 minutes to color. So maybe total I've got like an hour and a half in each one, maybe a little bit more than that, but so I'm charging $20 for them, which I think is a fair price considering how much time it took for each of the different girls, and also they're each individually framed. So yeah, and they're a lot of fun to do because they're small, they're a little bit quicker than most of my other stuff, but I'm still able to kind of stretch my wings as far as different blending techniques because they're smaller. They're like bite-sized pieces of art. And I kind of think of them like Doritos, like you can't have just one, you know? And so I worked really hard on them, and it was the night before the show that I finished them up, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning before I finally went to bed, which was absolutely exhausting, but the show totally rocked. We had so much fun, as we do every year. I mean, this is my first show that I ever did back in 2012, and I will always do this show. It's my favorite. But at the same time, like, we always procrastinate pre this show, and I say we because I drag my husband into this, and so we usually end up procrastinating and having to do a bunch of stuff like the day of, and this was no exception. These are what I completed the day of, and I wish I could have finished all 12 of them, but I wasn't able to. So anyway, I will be listing the rest of them up on my Etsy shop so that you guys can take one home with you. And yeah, you can kind of see the difference in my inking styles between this with the Microns and the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen if you're interested. But anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to head off to bed because it is quite late in the evening. Make sure to check out my website, knitniece.com, like and subscribe, because that is how I am able to keep doing this. I really, really appreciate you stopping by, and I hope to see you again. I will see you in the very next video.